Other interesting business news, you have one of the first billion-dollar cannabis companies is now subsequently bankrupt. Who could have saw that coming? Oh yeah, pretty much anyone with any rudimentary knowledge of cannabis or illicit drugs. Most people, I would argue, probably just going to make it themselves and break the law. At least on a federal level, I'm pretty sure everything's legal in regard to cannabis in California and like Oregon. And it's certainly helped the states. I mean, just look how they're thriving. Ha, that's fun. It's a fun because yeah, there are a lot of people leaving, though that may not be the number one contributing factor. Point taken. Now, this is brought to us thanks to SF Gate, which is kind of ironic because California doesn't believe in walls or gates or anything. But nevertheless, was brought to us by that specific outlet by Lester Black, was the writer for this one. He said, "quote California's Apple Store of Weed declares bankruptcy with $410 million in debt," which, if you say the least, and their store really does shockingly look like an Apple store. I mean, in terms of the architectural and the interior design, it's pretty spot on. If you're only tuning into the audio, I mean, the outside of the store is very minimalistic. It has the company name, which is, I guess, MedMen. I'm sorry, I was thinking it's sued, and not pejoratively being accused of being, sexist or something, but nevertheless, it has a big red, all the text is all red. You have the building that's painted red in the interior. You don't see a bunch of clutter or anything. It's very similar to Apple Store. It's very clean. Not too bad in terms of, the aesthetics. Granted, I would never go there, but that's just me. Oh, let's see here. The touchscreen doesn't crash on me now. Let's see here. Now they know that, Jesus, it had over $1 billion. Everyone wants to pay the App Store, and it says, according to Law 60, it has filed for bankruptcy in Canada. Its California subsidiary has been placed into receivership in Los Angeles. Angeles, however you want to call it, funny place. They say that, quote, the company's $1.6 billion valuation allowed MedMen's executives to spend lavishly, including purchasing luxury cars, expensive security details, and private jets. They say they opened up, as peak, they had 1,300 people working at the stores and employees. But by the time, 2020 came around, it was struggling to pay its bills, and its stock price dropped to, zero. Which, again, I can't but think, I don't know how, I mean, a lot of these people just grow their own product at home. And there's actually a couple pictures that show. Yeah, it really did look like the Apple Store. Again, I'm not sure if that's what the consumers are wanting. And I'm pretty sure they probably charged Apple prices because, again, all those aesthetics, those desks look pretty fancy. The displays, it looks, as the youth might say, tight. I mean, even the display tables look like it's an Apple Store. But it's also not too surprising to see another California company go out of business. But yeah, again, everyone keeps clamoring for weed, saying it's a $1 billion idea, and a lot of these companies are going bankrupt. We'll see if they actually have long-term success. Let me know in the comments. As always, I'd be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in. Again, I'm trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So again, if you could click that like, subscribe, and follow button, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, giving a comment is a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight,